we got live ASMR.
Are there any like mammals that don't have eyelashes?
Did you say manimal?
You have really expressive eyes.
You do.
If anyone watching the YouTube video would have been like, why is Toby doing
Wait, can you do that thing where you flip your eyelash?
What are eyelashes for, anyway?
While some content creators expand and build a brand out of their face, there are some that purposely keep themselves hidden. And not many creators are as dedicated to hiding their face as one edgy, hilarious creator known as SwaggerSouls. Donning a knight's helmet on his head and later covering his mouth and only leaving his eyes exposed leads to SwaggerSouls being something of an enigma. But despite all this, he has been able to grow to immense YouTube fame. Although we don't know what his face looks like, there are plenty of things that we do know about this mysterious YouTuber. SwaggerSouls released his first YouTube video in April of 2016 titled Casual Shoutcasting, where he commentated over casual Counter-Strike Global Offensive matches, much to the displeasure of everyone else in the game. His early videos consisted mostly of telling stories, funny moments in CSGO's surfing lobbies in DayZ, and rap battles, and his channel took off relatively quickly, hitting 25,000 subscribers in just 3 months. SwaggerSouls took an approach to videos that highlighted his personality and unique voice with no face cam, which drew people in just to hear what he had to say. It didn't matter what game was going on in the background, because SwaggerSouls' content wasn't the gameplay, but rather SwaggerSouls himself, and those he surrounded himself with. Some of the content creators he made early videos with were Cyborg Lizard, It's Millerpede, and 2 YouTubers that will become extremely relevant later in our story, iNoToRiOuS and Fitz. At the same time, he was live streaming on Twitch, using the platform to do Q&As at subscriber milestones, and creating more of a connection to his audience by allowing them to interact with him in real time. Swagger didn't reveal anything about what he looked like until 8 months into his YouTube journey, when he began creating sponsored videos he titled Sellout Souls. These were his first videos that displayed the real SwaggerSouls, and we could see his hands and his clothes, but his face was still obscured by a knight helmet reminiscent of the equipment in the Dark Souls franchise that his name is based off of. His gaming videos remained mostly the same, with funny moments montages and goofing around with his friends being a mainstay of the channel, and while these early days saw some growth, it wasn't until mid-2018 when Swagger's channel really took off. Swagger began teasing that at 1 million subscribers, he will do a face reveal. People were naturally curious, and this served as a call to action to get people to subscribe who hadn't previously thought to do so. His average monthly subscriber rate tripled between April and June of 2018, and upon reaching his 1 million subscriber goal, Swagger released a video titled The Face Reveal. This was a collaboration between massive content creators Swagger knew, like Fitz, Kryoz, Jameskii, John on the Radio, Zuckles, Smitty, Critical, iNoToRiOuS, Anything for Views, and ended with the big reveal that the SwaggerSouls channel was actually a side project performed by PewDiePie. Now, this was obviously a joke, but it created hype around the channel, and is the most viewed video on SwaggerSouls' channel even to this day, with over 8 million views. Following the face reveal, Swagger began creating content in a niche that very few other creators were doing at the time, and began making videos and games that used virtual reality. The VR games added a new layer to SwaggerSouls' comedy, allowing his mannerisms to show through, and providing another way to let his personality shine in a way that normal games didn't. These games were frequently streamed on Twitch, and the diversification of platforms helped contribute to the massive growth experienced in this time period. The momentum from the face reveal, innovative VR content, and subsequent participation in videos on his friends' channels caused Swagger's growth to maintain the faster pace and higher view counts that it had while approaching 1 million subscribers, and his consistently hilarious content between YouTube and Twitch got him to over 4 million subscribers as of February of 2020. Alongside his own channel, SwaggerSouls also created content with his friends for their channels, and in June of 2018, a group of 6 of them created a crew called the Misfits and began creating the Misfits Podcast. This crew consists of SwaggerSouls, Fitz, TobyOnTheTele, which is John on the Radio's rebranded name, McCreamy, Zuckles, and iNoToRiOuS. 2 of these names should sound familiar, because they have been creating content with SwaggerSouls since the beginning of his YouTube career. The group channel for the Misfits was created in September of 2018, and their content is focused around the ridiculous scenarios and stories each member has, and discussing edgier topics like drug use, masturbation, and the internet world as a whole, frequently with popular guests. Despite the fact that the podcast is recorded with video, SwaggerSouls still has not revealed what his face actually looks like, though he has foregone the full knight's helmet for chainmail headwear and a cloth mask, even going so far as to drink and smoke through the mask while out in public. He has said that he wears the helmet because he values the anonymity that comes with it, and how people don't treat him differently when they meet him without the helmet because they don't really know who he is. While each creator was making gaming content for their own channels, the Misfits group as a whole focused a lot on IRL content, filming camping trips, PAX experiences, a house reveal, and so much more. But even through all these and their collabs with other groups like the Lunch Club, SwaggerSouls has been diligent in ensuring that his face is never revealed. There was one close call where a fan may have taken a photo of his face after sneaking into a VIP area at a party.
I couldn't breathe, and I was really drunk, so we were in the back of the area. I took it off, and I was just kind of relaxing. And I look over at the guy, and he's got his phone like this, literally.
No.
Like, and I'm looking at him, and he puts it down, and I go, "Hey, did you just take a picture of me?" And he's like, "Oh, no, dude, no, I didn't take a picture of you. I didn't take a picture of you." And then he shows me his phone, and he opens it up, and it's on Snapchat. And then he scrolls down, and he goes into the camera roll. He goes, "Dude, I didn't take a picture of you." And in the camera roll, there's 5 pictures of me with, like, everything on, but he's just been taking creep shots.
But the offender was quickly removed from the situation. This would have been a huge invasion of privacy and could have had huge implications for the SwaggerSouls brand, because the mask is a part of who he is as a content creator at this point. His content is incredible, and the mystery of who he is as a person allows viewers to focus entirely on his videos, which makes his style more recognizable than a face reveal and branding is just another guy on YouTube ever could. SwaggerSouls' overall growth can be measured not only by the success of his own YouTube channel, but also of those that he collaborates with. His initial growth, while slower than the explosive growth of some other channels experience, was still blisteringly fast, reaching 100,000 subscribers in under a year in March of 2017, and 1 million just over a year later in July of 2018. As previously discussed, mid-2018 is when his subscriber count began to rise faster and faster, which could be credited in part to his participation in the Misfits crew and more collaboration efforts with other creators. And Swagger gained an additional 1 million subscribers by December of 2018, just 5 months later. This pattern continues up until he hits 3 million total subscribers in May of 2019. And then the growth begins to taper off a bit, as the new subscribers brought in from his friends' channels begin becoming fully integrated as SwaggerSouls fans. The channel is still steadily growing, though not as quickly as it previously had been, hitting 4 million subscribers in February of 2020, with more and more conversions every day. If you're looking for someone with excellent, edgy humor, a penchant for smoking weed, and brutal honesty about what's going on in the world, look no further than SwaggerSouls and the Misfits. His main channel receives almost weekly uploads, and the Misfits are consistently putting out content, with SwaggerSouls as one of the main characters that will never fail to be entertaining. The man's face may be a mystery, but his talents are as obvious as the mask that he wears. With that, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you later.